Today, I want to talk to you about something that might be a little uncomfortable, but I do think it's important. Today, I want to talk about not when people outright reject God, but when they try to reshape him. I've been reading through Exodus, and in Exodus chapter 32, Moses is on the mountain with God. He had been there for a long time, for 40 days, and God's given him instructions on the laws and how to build the tabernacle and how they're going to move forward, following him after being enslaved for so long. And now they're starting this new covenant with this covenant with God that is going to reshape everything. And Moses is on the mountain with God, and the people are waiting. They know that Moses is talking to God, having this important moment in their history, but they're running out of patience. And the waiting is turning into impatience. Keep that in mind because I think we do the same thing. And they come to Aaron, who's leading. Aaron's been with Moses this whole time. And they ask Aaron, they say, make us a God who will lead us. And what amazes me about this is Aaron, at that time that this is happening, God is giving instructions to Moses on how Aaron was going to be the priest and how he was going to represent the people before him, and just eh, crazy details about how Aaron was supposed to be this wonderful servant to the people in the presence of the Lord. And what's striking is when they said to Aaron, make us a God who will lead us, Aaron didn't say no. He actually said, take the gold out of your ears and bring it to me, and we'll form this calf. And then he says something, the verse for today, Exodus 32, verse 5, he says, tomorrow there will be a festival to honor the Lord. Now, what I've always missed, and for some reason I missed this, and today I didn't. The name to honor the Lord, he uses the name, the holy name Yahweh. And so what that tells us is he's not talking about that calf, okay? That was an idol, and it was wrong for them to build that thing and to worship it, but they were worshiping it in the name of the Lord. So this isn't a clean break from God. It's something that's way more subtle. They are trying to worship God, but in a way that feels visible, controllable, immediate, met their needs. They were trying to take the holy and make it familiar, something they could relate to. They take the unseen God, the God that they knew that Moses was meeting with, and turn him into something that they can manage. And Aaron, who's being called, who's been set apart by God to be the priest called to lead, allows this pressure. He allows this pressure from the people to redefine the moment, this holy moment. And it's just crazy to me that he gave in. And I got to thinking about that. And I thought, where am I tempted to reshape God instead of surrender to him? This is so important for us to see, because if we don't wake up, I mean, we don't always wake up and decide to reject God. That's not how it happens. But people, me included, we do tend to drift. We soften what he said. We adjust our truth to fit our comfort. We respond to pressure instead of standing with conviction. Sometimes we want God, but we want him on our terms. And we want a version of him that doesn't confront, doesn't require surrender, doesn't challenge us to live in a holy way. But the moment we reshape God, we lose the very thing that we're trying to hold on to, because God does not conform. He does not conform to us. We are transformed by him. And there's something so sobering here. Aaron didn't fall, he didn't make the mistake because he didn't know God. He fell because he responded to the crowd more than to God. You see, he knew God, but the pressure made him reshape his relationship with God. And I just think that's so important for us to think about in our life and make sure that we're worshiping God in the way that he's called us to, and surrender and humility, asking him to reform, reshape our mind, renew our heart. And so the way I would pray today, I'd say, Lord, keep my heart anchored in you, anchored in truth. Guard me, oh God, from the subtle ways that I try to reshape you instead of surrender to you. Give me courage to follow you in truth fully when it's even uncomfortable, or we feel the pressure to reshape you into what the world wants. Lord, I just need you more. Oh, and he is faithful. Thank you, Lord, for being so good, that his word is alive, that we have the opportunity to read it, to be transformed by it. I hope today is a good day for you. Tomorrow is a beautiful opportunity to worship the Lord together. We're not coming to an event. We're coming to a moment where our lives can settle down and our attention can be completely on the Lord for just an hour, that we get to raise our hands in worship, not just stop focusing on ourselves, on our own life, and all of those things. Stop trying to reshape God and start just worshiping him in spirit and truth. And we get to do that together. What a joy that is. I love that, because that's what heaven is. That's what heaven is. We're going to be together worshiping God for eternity. So let's start tomorrow. Let's do a dry run together in church tomorrow. I feel like the Lord has given me a message for tomorrow out of Isaiah chapter 40, and I think it's going to encourage you. It's really, it is meant to be an encouraging message. It's not your typical Palm Sunday message. I know that, but that's okay. The Lord leads us and guides us, and He is truly faithful to speak as we need to hear. So God bless you today. I hope you have a good one. It's going to be a little chilly, but that's okay. It's hoodie weather. We love that. I love that. And coffee weather. I'm ready to drink the rest of my coffee here. Cappuccino. God